So I don't know if you guys heard the news or not, but this morning the St. Louis Cardinals signed Albert Pujols to a 1-year deal. Woke up this Monday morning with great news, and of course, since I'm a Cardinals fan, I thought I'd make a mini reaction video to the signing, give you guys my opinion on Albert Pujols in general. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about him as a person. I'm just talking about him as a ball player. Though he is a really good person. I do respect Albert Pujols as a person, and I really respect him as a player as well. But I'll get into that in a little bit. So, going into 2022, with Albert Pujols coming back, obviously, we got to face the facts. Obviously, I'm aware it's not going to be the same Albert Pujols that we saw, 20 years ago. This isn't going to be the same Albert Pujols from when he was a rookie in 2001 or when he was winning MVPs in like 2005, 2009, 2010, 2008 and 2009, I believe, were his MVP seasons. And, this is not going to hit like 35, 47 home runs like he used to. I mean, if he does, I mean, wow, he's great. That's insane for, how old he is now. Obviously, he's 42 years old, and when you're 42, when you're in your 40s, you kind of lose your athletic ability. You're not really the same athlete you were like 20 years ago, unless if you're Nelson Cruz, I guess. Then, yeah, you may not have it in you anymore. But Albert Pujols, he does hit lefties well, which is great. So obviously they're going to use him as a platoon bat now that the National League has a DH spot. This is kind of perfect because we can use him as a lefty or as a DH when we face lefties. And then obviously earlier this offseason, after the lockout ended, the Cardinals signed Corey Dickerson, who I actually like Corey Dickerson a lot. I think he's a very undervalued player. It's just a shame that he gets bounced around team to team like he does. So he hits righties very well. So, we can platoon the DH spot for this year. And then, of course, when obviously Pujols retires, and I don't know, depending on Corey Dickerson does, we might just let him go at the end of the year. And then probably next offseason, that's when we got to get serious. That's when Wainwright, Yachty, and Pujols all retired, we got to get serious. We need to find some guys that can replace those three when they're gone. And I'll do another video talking about Wainwright, Yachty, and Pujols retiring at the end of the year in a separate video. But so my thoughts on the signing, it's mixed. I mean, I'm glad that he's back for, like, if you have nostalgia for Albert Pujols, if you're one of those people that grew up watching him in the 2000s, watching him play with Jim Edmonds and Scott Rowland, and then later on Yadier Molina and Matt Holliday and Adam Wainwright, Chris Carpenter, Kyle Osh, all these fun Cardinal players from the early 2000s and the first 2 years of the 2010 decade, 2010 and 2011. Good for you. If you have great nostalgia for Pujols, obviously you got to be thrilled that he's going to be coming back. And I know a lot of people who were actually very upset when Pujols left the first time for free agency, when he signed with the Angels in 2012. I know people to this day, or if Pujols wasn't signed with the Cardinals, I would have known people who are still pissed about Albert Pujols leaving St. Louis, which, now that I think about it, yeah, he probably should have stayed in St. Louis, but at the same time, do you really want to watch a man in his 30s rapidly decline his baseball ability? Do you really want to watch that? Obviously, no, but it's Albert Pujols. I mean, come on. It's like, I was going to make an analogy, but I can't come up with anything. But, yeah, this is just raw recording on iMovie. with an Albert Pujols picture I found on Google in the background. So, yeah, my Pujols, he had a really good first 10 years in St. Louis. Like I said before, I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I say that a lot. Really good first 10 years from 2001 to 2011. Won Rookie of the Year in 2001. He's the last Cardinal, I believe, to win a Rookie of the Year. And then Ichiro Suzuki from the Mariners won AL Rookie of the Year that year, and I love Ichiro Suzuki too. Both Albert Pujols and Ichiro had definitely the best first 10 years of any player. But anywho, going back to Pujols, won Rookie of the Year in 2001, and then I think he was like an 8-time All-Star for the Cardinals. 2001, 2003, every year from 03 to 2010, I think. So that would be like 2001. Yeah, that would be like eight or nine All-Star appearances for him, and then he had the one All-Star appearance with the Angels in 2015. And then, so yeah, 3 MVPs, won a couple Gold Gloves, won a few Silver Sluggers. I don't think a lot of people remember, but he actually came up as an outfielder and a third baseman. He came in as a left fielder and a third baseman because in 2001, the Cardinals still had Mark McGwire. And then 2002, from 2003, we had Tito Martinez, so we had him in left field for quite a while. And then he would play third base occasionally too. And then we got Scott Rowland, and I don't think he played third base ever again. And then they moved him to first when Tino Martinez left, going into 2004. And I don't think Pujols played any other positions when he was in St. Louis. And then obviously he went to the Angels in 2012. I forgot, I won 2 World Series with the Cardinals, 2006, 2011, and then goes to the Angels. And again, that's where he declines. Doesn't hit he has not hit 300 or had a 300 batting average since. He has not had a very good on-base percentage, not a very good OPS since 2010. 2011, that was his worst year with the Cardinals. That was the first time he didn't hit more than 35 home runs since 2007, and that was the first time he didn't get 100 RBIs. So, yeah, that was when. Yeah, he was coming off of a bad year when he was going into free agency the first time. And then he stays with the Angels. He declines, but that doesn't really matter because the Angels had Mike Trout to distract themselves from watching a man in his 30s rapidly decline playing baseball. And then around 2021, when he's going into his 40s, the Angels realized this problem. This may not be good. I think this contract was absolutely terrible. This may have been one of the worst contracts in sports. So I believe in May they cut him. I believe it was in May they released him. And then he went across town of Los Angeles instead of going to the Cardinals, which a lot of people thought he would do. Instead, he went to the Dodgers. He returns to the National League, but not with the Cardinals. Instead, goes to the Dodgers. And he actually was not bad with the Dodgers. The one thing, though, my one problem, or 2 problems with Pujols when he was with the Dodgers. 1, he does not look good in blue. And 2, he was, obviously, since Corey Seager was still there, he was wearing number 5. They had him wear 55, and it just looked ugly. Pujols wearing blue. Nope. He doesn't look good wearing blue. Nope. Obviously, he's played for 2 red teams, obviously, his whole life. Cardinals are a red team. Angels are a red team. Then he goes to the Dodgers, who are a blue team. It's just, nope. He does not look good in blue. And then But, I mean, he was still decent with the Dodgers. He wasn't terrible with them. But, so they don't bring him back, thank God. And he goes to, and now he's coming back to the Cardinals this morning. This morning he arrived to spring training in Jupiter, Florida. Fans gave him a standing ovation, and it was very nice. He comes in through the right field gate. Fans are out giving him an ovation. Players are respecting him. They give him a little bit of an ovation, and it's just nice. It's definitely can't wait to see him in St. Louis for the regular season. Him and Molina and Wainwright for probably the final time. And this year is definitely going to be very emotional for Cardinal fans. This is probably going to be an emotional year and a very sad year because we may see three beloved players go. But once Molina, Wainwright, and Pujols are gone, we still have a lot of players and a lot of talent to look forward to. Obviously, we've got, in my opinion, I think, I may be a little bit biased here, but I think we've got the best outfield in baseball. I mean, Bader, O'Neill, Carlson, we got that outfield to look forward to. Obviously, we still got Arenado and Goldschmidt for a few more years. Tommy Edman, hopefully he breaks out. Maybe Paul DeYoung and Edmundo Sosa. There's platooning the shortstop role. Who knows? Maybe DeYoung breaks out. Or Edmundo Sosa breaks out. I'm hoping Tyler O'Neill breaks out this year, bro. I'm excited for Tyler O'Neill and Carlson and Bader. I'm excited for the whole gang, obviously. And then the pitching. Hopefully Flaherty, when he returns from his fourth injury in a row, seems like. Apologize, this is my grandparents yelling at a dog. But we still get Flaherty, hopefully, when he comes back. Dakota Hudson looks like he's going to be great. We got a really decent bullpen. Yeah, we still got a lot to look forward to if you're a Cardinal fan. But, again, it's going to be very emotional seeing three beloved players go. So, yeah, that's kind of it. This is on a one take. This is just raw recording of me just rambling on about Albert Pujols. Again, very good Cardinal career. Then he went to the Angels. Wasn't it as great, but he still got his milestones with the Angels. And then his short little stint across town of Los Angeles to the Anaheim area with the Dodgers. And now he returns to St. Louis. And again, he's not going to be the same Albert Pujols, that's for sure. Not the same Albert Pujols he was back in the day, but still going to be very fun watching him. It's definitely going to help out with ticket prices, or it's really going to help out with fan attendance at Busch Stadium, and I'm pretty sure other stadiums, like when the Cardinals go to Wrigley Field this year, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to come watch the Cardinals and Cubs at Wrigley this year just to see Pujols one more time. Or they may go to other stadiums like PNC and Pittsburgh and Cincinnati and Milwaukee and all the other National League Central stadiums. And a lot of people, when the Cardinals are on the road, a lot of people are going to probably come out and see Albert Pujols one more time, or Molina and Wainwright. Yeah. So that's kind of it. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this raw recording and this beautiful Albert Pujols picture I've got here. And let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Albert Pujols returning to the Cardinals. I'm getting very nostalgic right now. And I'm also getting a little sad knowing that this may be the end of the Waino Yachty era as well. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you're a little bit of an older fan. What is your favorite Albert Pujols moment, or what's your in a Cardinals uniform? For me, again, it's the 2011 World Series. But one of my favorite moments of him, it was in 2004 at Wrigley Field, and I think it was the same series where Jim Edmonds faced Carlos Zambrano. And then I think it was the next game, Albert Pujols, he went 5 for 5 with 3 home runs. So that's probably one of my favorite Pujols against the Cubs at Wrigley Field. That's probably one of my favorite Pujols moments. Obviously, I have plenty more. I'll probably talk about them in another video. Top 10 Albert Pujols Cardinal moments. Let me know if you want to see that in the next video. And yeah, like and subscribe. We're still gonna do a lot of Cardinal content on this channel. And yeah, that's it.